Hi, I'm Joe Tong. This is Jesse Goddard. We're with InstructionalFitness.com here at Gold's Gym in Venice Beach today. We're going to cover a back exercise that if you try, I'm sure you'll get a great pump out of it. It's called one-arm dumbbell rows. This exercise is going to target two different things, both the width and the thickness in your back. As you notice, what Jesse does, keeps his hand he's not using on the bench for support. Okay? Puts that knee up on the bench, the other leg goes on the ground. Always has that arch in the lower back. As we discussed in other videos, anytime you're training back, you want to maintain an arch in your lower back. That's to take the pressure off the disc area, your vertebrae and lumbar, okay? When doing this exercise, you want to let the dumbbell come down slightly forward. That's going to create more of a stretch into the lat exercise. Okay, this exercise starts with the lat up at the top, right underneath the arm. You see it goes all the way down to it looks like where the insertion is. However, the lat doesn't end there. You have other muscles covering it up. Your lat actually continues down farther, but you just can't see it with the muscles on top of it. This exercise is an excellent one for stretch and lat width. So as you come down, you still maintain that arch and support, but you're letting the dumbbell travel slightly in front of you, creating a stretch. As you pull back, again, you're thinking about pulling with your elbow, not with your arm. So your elbow comes up, pushing it back, causing the contraction into the back area. When doing this exercise, you want to think about a couple things. One, if you're using a heavier weight, always use a belt. Jesse's not using one, we just want to let you see what area you're working. But if you have a heavy weight, you're putting a lot of pressure on the disc areas, so throw a belt on. Two, make sure you have a weight that's light enough where you're going to be able to contract it. If you're only thinking about getting the weight up, then you're not actually doing the movement right, because then you're focused on moving the weight, not the actual contraction. You're not a power lifter, or you're not training for a strength event, then you need to be focused on the movement and how it feels. If you're training for something like that, a strength event is a totally different type of workout. But to get in shape or to look like a bodybuilder or just tone up, you want to keep your repetitions up a little higher. I'd say with a big muscle like back, you're looking at a minimum of 10 repetitions. If you're trying to tone up, then you want to bump it up to probably 15 or 20. That way it's going to give you more detail and more quality. As Jesse turns around, we'll show you this exercise. Targets the lats are all the way up underneath his arm here. And it's targeting all the way down to the bottom because of that stretch. So this is working a very, very large area of your back. It's going to take a lot of effort, but the effort's going to give you good results. So stick with it, keep your reps up higher, you're bound to see results.